Warning disclaimer, I am not responsible for your Xbox One controller.
Guys, Dimitri the God here, and today in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to take apart and reassemble your controller. You may need to do this to maybe change out buttons, or you can customize it. So I'm going to show you everything you need to know about taking it apart or customizing it. So the tools you're going to need are a flathead screwdriver. You can either use a butter knife, or you can use a flathead screwdriver for. I recommend using a butter knife. Then you're gonna need something pointy. You can use a screwdriver. I'm just gonna be using this. And then you're gonna need this specific screwdriver. It is called a T6 by 50. And these are the main tools you're going to need. I would recommend also having a box to put in all your screws, just in case so you guys don't use them. So I'm just going to go ahead and set these off to the side, and we're going to get straight into it. So I'm going to grab my controller. Alright, so once you've got your controller, you want to go ahead and flip it over. You want to go ahead and just take off the battery holder, and you will have a sticker here. You want to just puncture that, and there should be a screw. Next step, we want to remove these panels. So I recommend using a butter knife, and then going wherever your bumper is or whatever. I don't know what the name of it. And then grab your flathead screwdriver, and then just go ahead and just pop it like that. And then you're gonna get your butter knife in, and just pop it out. And then, just like that, you want to be very careful not to break these. I have already broken this one. And then you're just going to set that off to the side. Then we're going to go ahead and do the other side. So I'm going to quickly do that. I've gotten used to just using a screwdriver, but you can also use a butter knife. And there we go. That's step 2 done. And now we're going to go ahead and get rid of these. The weird thing is these are security screws. So you will have to break a little pin. That's why I recommend using this. You just go in and just like that, and it does take some time, but then you'll be able to go and take it apart. Then I'm going to show you guys with the first screw. I recommend doing these 4 first and then doing the last one, but we're going to go ahead and do this one first. I've already taken off the security part of it. And then you can just take that off. And I will see you guys whenever I get all 4 these 3 left done. Okay guys, so we're down to our last screw. And we're gonna go ahead and just take it off. Go ahead and pause the video if you guys need to, if I'm going too fast, or rewind if I'm going, So then we're going to go ahead and set this off to the side. And once we've got all 5 screws out, we are able to just take off our front panel. It comes off very nicely. Sorry about the background noise. Then we're going to go ahead and flip it over. And we want to take off this back bit. Just pull up. It might take some wiggling. And there we go. Again, set this off to the side. We want to flip it over, but while we're flipping it over, we want to make sure that these do not come out. So we're going to go ahead and put our fingers over, and then just flip it over, and boom. We're going to go ahead and get rid of our joysticks. Those just pull up, and they come right off. Then we're going to go ahead and get rid of our D-pad. This metal ring, as you see, you cannot take it off. So you can grab this metal ring and just pull it towards you and up, and then just go ahead and take it off. Set that off to the side. Then we can easily take off our D-pad, and that's everything we need to do for the front. I forgot, we need to do our bumpers. So there should be 2 little pins right here. You should see them. You want to pry up, just like that, and just like that. One of 2 things will happen. Number 1 being you just take it off, and they're together like this, or this bit comes off first, and it doesn't matter. Both is good. Then we've got our connector piece. We want to just take that off. Easy peasy. Then we're done with everything we need to take off in the front. We're going to go ahead and flip it over to the back. And this little wire right here, we want to go ahead and just disconnect that, just like that. And there's this little hole. You want to put it in that hole so it does not get in our way. Real quick, we want to flip it over. And this gray and black wire, you want to disconnect, you want to just pop it out right here. And right here, so it's nice and free. And same with the other side, just like that. And we're going to go ahead and flip that back over again. And now there will be a screw right behind our vibration motors, one here and one here. This is the T6 X by 50. You want to go ahead and just take off these screws. They come off nice and easily. And then go ahead and just put those in our thing. And then I'll give you guys some time to just take these off. And I'll see you I'll see you guys in a little. Okay guys, I'm back. And now once we've disconnected those, we want to move our vibration motors off the sockets, which is nice and simple. Then you want to pull up on one side, and you should hear a little click, and it's loose. And you'll see why we disconnected those wire, like move them out of their sock. And we just want to very gently maneuver this out. And you want to make sure that your joysticks are facing up. And you want to go ahead and get rid of your jack cord. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my little box. And I'll go ahead and give you guys some time to do this. Okay, guys, so once you guys have done that, if you guys did not get that, go ahead and rewind. Now, to get to our buttons, you want to disconnect these 6 screws, or take off these 6 screws. I'd recommend leaving the middle one, doing that one last, just because it holds everything in place. So we're going to go ahead and time-lapse this. Okay guys, I am back, and we're going to go ahead and remove our last screw, just like that, and you should see the motherboard come up. Oh, I want to go ahead and put that in there. And this motherboard has no wires connecting it, so you can just easily pop it out, and yeah. For you guys, this silicone thing, it will be stuck. It will be like this. You can either keep it on there or you can take it off. Mine just came off, and we're gonna go ahead and set this off to the side. And now we've got our buttons. And to take out our buttons, we just go under and push up and take them out. So we got the Xbox button, the two square button. I don't know what this button's called. Then we got our 3-line button, RX, and so on, and so forth. Oops. And let's just say you need to switch these out. Say you have some other ones that you want to put in. Well, there you go. Now you can put them in. If you guys are thinking of switching your Y to your A, you cannot do that, because as you can see, there's these little rivets which align perfectly in there. And we've pretty much gotten all that, and we've just got our frame. Apart from up here where we have our vibration motors, those you can take out, but I wouldn't quite recommend it. So I'm gonna quickly do I'm gonna do one of putting one of the buttons back in, and then I'll do a time lapse of the rest. So you just pop it in, and if it was the wrong way, it wouldn't go in. So you're just gonna keep turning it until it fits in, and boom. So I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse the rest of these, and I'll see you guys whenever I'm done with those. Okay guys, I'm back, and I have finished putting in the buttons. And what you don't want to do is you want to just set this down. It pushes all the buttons up. So I recommend keeping it at diagonally. I recommend a 45-degree angle or a little less than that. Now we're gonna grab our silicone piece, and we don't want the part where they're sticking up. We want the part where it's got the black dots. We want that to, up, and then it just goes right in with ease. And then we're gonna grab our motherboard right here, and we're gonna go ahead and just put that in. Again, keeping it at the degree. Then we're gonna grab one of our screws and just put it in the middle first. And grab our screwdriver and just tighten it. And then you're gonna do that for the rest of the 5, and I'll see you guys whenever I'm done with those. Okay guys, I'm back, and real quick, before we put on this motherboard, we want to flip it over gently, and we want to test out all the buttons except B. Since B is not connected to any motherboard, it's actually connected to the second one. So we're going to test out A, Y, X, the 3 lines, 2 squares, and our X button, and our Xbox button. And they all work, and we're done with putting the buttons back in. Now we're going to go ahead and grab our aux cord. As you can see, one side has a ton of gold on it, pieces, and then the other side only has one big one. The part where it looks like a spider with gold, you're going to face that up on the spot that does not have any computer or chips in it right here. And it should just fit nicely in like that. And real quick, before we put this back on, if you rip one of the wires from your vibration motors on any of the 4, you will have to resolder them, which I will post a video on doing that. So now I'm going to go ahead and just put this on gently. We're going to do it in reverse from the way we took it off. So, like this. This you do want to take your time on. So, just like that. And we've got some oh, there we go. And there we go. And I've got mine in without ripping any of my wires. I will have a video on how to solder them. But yeah. So real quick, before we put this back in, you want to make sure that this wire does not go underneath, just like it did with me right there. So you're going to grab any tool. It could be a screwdriver, and you're just going to take it out. That, and then just put it back in the hole. Or you can just hold it. Then we're going to go ahead and just pop it in. It will just go a line just like that, and then you'll feel it just click in like a Lego. And now we're gonna go ahead and put back these 2 screws. So we're just gonna grab one and just put it in just like that. Then grab our other screw and just put it in. And we're done with that. And now we want to grab this wire, and there will be, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there will be a golden circle, and you want to just gently just put that on there. I'm going to use my finger. You guys will not be able to see me put it on, but you will feel a click, or you can also hear it, but it's very silent. So just click. Yeah, you can hear it, and you'll know whenever it's in. Just move it like that, and boom. Then we're gonna go ahead and hold the motors, flip it over, and then we're gonna re-put these wires in, and we're just gonna go like this, and then just put them under here, just like that, and then right here, and then just like this. And we're just gonna go ahead and boom. Then you just want to tuck these in like this. So for some of them might be longer. If you guys don't know, you guys do not know this, but I took off all of my vibration motors and I resoldered them on. That's why this one's longer than this one. But yeah. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead, put our D-pad back on. As you guys might notice, one end is shorter than all of them. So if I want to put my D-pad this way, as you can see, it will not fit. So you want to just keep trying until it fits. I've memorized that the shortest end always goes at the bottom. And then for this metal ring, if you see these two holes up at the top, then you want to put it at the top. I cannot speak. And then just push down. A good way to test to know if it's in, just pull up on it. And I'll go ahead and give you guys some time to do this. I'm back. And now time to put in our joysticks. As you might notice, it's like a rectangle. And it's a rectangle in there, so just match them up. Boom. If it doesn't fit, just keep spinning until it goes in. And that's done. And now time to add our bumpers in. We're going to grab our bumper piece, which is this piece. And what we're going to do is we're going to stand it up. I recommend taking our vibration motors just off like this. And then you want to grab it like this, push down. Oops. Push down. And then the part that's got the bit going downwards. And a good way to tell is it says RB, LB, and RB. Just make sure that they're facing the correct way. Oh, real quick, I almost forgot our connection piece. And then we're going to go ahead and... The way you put this in is there's a piece that just looks like a diamond. You put that in first, and then it just slides right in. Now we're going to go ahead and put our bumpers in, hold this down. And then just go like that. And it should just go right into place. Make sure it works. Mine does. And then this piece, it just pops right on. Oh, my connection piece fell out. That is not good. We're having some technical difficulties. Okay. Okay, guys, I finally got it in. It's just ordinary. You want to test your button that works, and that. And we're gonna go ahead and put in our vibration motors back in, and just like that, we are done doing that. Now I want to check I did not rip any wires. So we got, yep, that wire is good. Yep, I did not. Now what we're gonna do is I'm going to tell you about spray paint if you want to spray paint your controller like I have. Oh. And I'm just going to do that. So, for this piece, you just want to sand it down and then spray paint. Same with these two. Just sand them down. For this piece, it's a little different. You do sand it down, but this metal piece, you have to take that out. So the way I would do that is there's these two little connectors. These two little pins. And you just want to boom, pop up, boom, pop it up. And then it just pops up. But you might notice that it does not want to come all the way out. And reason being is right here, we have to push down on these. And then they just pop right out. And then sorry about the noise. And you're ready to spray paint. And then just put it back in, same way you took it out. Just push it in. Oop. And you're done. And now time to go back to that. Okay, so first you're gonna go ahead and do the back. So you're gonna flip it over and just slide it. Sometimes it slides in, just like that. And then you're gonna go ahead, put in your top. Oh, you want to make sure that there's no wires popping out. And then I'm gonna do the first one with you. I recommend doing the middle first. Just gonna go ahead and tighten that. Oop, wrong screwdriver. And we're gonna go ahead and tighten that, just like that. And I'll see you guys whenever I do the rest of them. Okay, guys, and I finished all of them. A cool tip is right here, you want to put it in with your finger, and if it does go in here, there's a magnet up here, or it could just fall in. You could try to shake it out. If that doesn't work, then you're going to have to take off this back panel and take it out. So, last step, we're going to grab these. Sorry guys, someone interrupted me. You're just going to put them in, boom, and we're going to do the same with the other side. Just like that. Make sure they're in. And our battery cap. And you guys have successfully taken apart and rebuilt your controller or switched out any piece. So if this helped you guys out, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. It means so much to me. I don't know anything else. Love you guys, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night. If it is night, go to sleep, because, we all have to sleep, because sleep is good for you. And I love you guys. Bye-bye.